Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Braves taking on the Drillers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Steve Carlton. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Because started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of a curveball. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And ball 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And another ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In there at the knees for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez will hit next. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. That's too low. Ball 2. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Suzuki makes the grab. 1 away. So up next, Ozzie Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2
1 out,
strikes.
base is empty. Puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Raul Ibanez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Sanchez down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. That clips the corner.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count 1-2. And that one is inside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. Curve in the dirt. To third. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. Back up the middle and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And he swings through that one. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that is that. And we're back. Gary Sanchez now. Carlton back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. Harris, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. And there's a ball. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Trey Turner. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swings through it for the K. Well done behind the dish. Is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got it. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Ball one low.
Ball one, no strike.
And he handles it himself for the out. Digging in, Jeff Bagwell.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
The 1-1. Just missed.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Ken Griffey Jr. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Popped up. McNeil brings it in, and that's the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Alonso. And that's in for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Ozzie Smith. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And another ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Missing inside, 3-0. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball could be 2. Alonso tossed to second. How about that double play?
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Bautista swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close, and it's 2-2. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first. And that is the 3rd. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in the dirt.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. And now here's Jeff McNeil. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that one is inside ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Gary Sanchez.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Ground ball right side. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses, and it's 1-0. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that is out of play.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And that's downstairs. And the count 2-1. Missed inside with the curve.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 2 down now, and here is Max Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All set for the...
Always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you.
Don't test me.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's California taking on New York City. First pitch coming your way next.
A lioness on the prowl, my I'm hiding it in my smile, and lately my faith I've been finding.
Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Andy Pettit. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. And he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
One down. Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. Swinging a foul out of play. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
0-2.
And 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Soto gets under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Mike Messina. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one missing low.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
1-2.
On the ground.
That's a foul
and
ball.
Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And one gone. And now it's Juan Soto. Swings over the top of that one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
1-1.
I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And now 1 and 2. One out,
1 and 2.
bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss. New inning getting started. Leading off, Francisco Lindor.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs.
It's 0-1.
That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. 1 out in the second. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Max Muncy. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a foul ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
No ball,
2 out,
2
space
strikes.
is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Messina back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No
Hits
ball,
for
1
average
strike.
power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss as he
0-2.
chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering is downstairs.
That's a ball.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That one lifted to left. Ibanez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Ted Simmons digs in now. Tap foul to plate. Man at first, one away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Polanco, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Up the middle, Muncy. Beats to second, out there. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. A changeup missing. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the right-hander deals in the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And this place is rocking. It's 4.
Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her side. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, once don't look like it's true, but young man, I was blue and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gonna end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without. Hey, hey, now.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Japan taking on California. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Not close with that one, and we are underway. Next pitch is downstairs. There's the strike of the knees. Missed inside with the curve. That clips the corner.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Out towards right center field. Griffey gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And Mookie takes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
1 out, bases empty.
Nope, that's a ball.
Out to short. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Way out front for strike 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. Kershaw measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Smith gathers, throws, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Raul Ibanez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of the second, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. Second inning here, no score. Runner takes off, and he lays down a bunt. Sends it to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that
and now a wild pitch. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. And now here is Dalton rushing. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball one.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be Terry Pendleton out in front and foul to the left side. That just misses. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Max Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Suzuki settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here comes Max Muncy. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right side. Bagwell steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So digging in, Hesung Kim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Foul ball there. The 2-1.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wells gathers, throws to first, out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to center his first time. Up the middle. Lindor whips it to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't pick it. So 2 down. Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play.
Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike.
High leg
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.